There are certain decisions you take in life that you don't rush. You need to sit over it. You need to pray over it. You need to seek advice, And when you're seeking advice, don't just go to any random person, maybe because that person is your brother, your sister. Some of those people will give you advice based on sentiments, based on bias. They'll give you their biased opinion. You go to a neutral person, you tell the person, this is how I feel, this is what is happening. What do you think? You go to a counselor, somebody that is trained in that area, hear from the person. And even after these people have said everything, look inward. You cannot lie to yourself. What is my heart saying? What is my heart saying? What do I want? Sometimes we lie to ourselves. This is what you want. This is the person you want to be with. This is the job you need. You know it within you. But because of what people will say, we end up making wrong choices in life. I want to just remind you that marriage is something you don't rush into. You do not make decisions on marriage. You do not make decisions of who to marry because everybody around you is getting married. You don't do that. There are so many people that wish they knew this. There are so many people, but by the time they got to know about this or to hear advice like this, it was too late for them. You don't do things because people are doing things. Because what will people say? The truth is, you're not going to be the first. You won't be the last. What will people say? I love this guy so much. Everything is perfect. We are so compatible. His character is just what I want in a man. But I don't like his present job. My family will laugh at me that this is the man I've accepted to marry. My friends will laugh at me. I love this man, but he doesn't have a car. He's still trekking. He's still squatting. Instead of you to see how you can put heads together with that person, that man, to see how you can solve that problem. If it's something you can solve. This guy, you've been with him. He is faithful. He is committed. He gives you all the attention. He has true love for you. He's ready to go through thick and thin for you. But there are other things around. Those things are not the weightier matter. Those things are not important. It's not as important as compatibility. It's not as important as character. A man that has a fear of God. Because of that, you leave this guy and accept the proposal of the other guy you know little or nothing about, just because he has a car, he has a house, he has this, he has that. He's somebody that your parents will be happy to see. My sister, hey. When it will start hitting you hard in that marriage, your parents will not be there with you. When it will start hitting you hard, see, marriage is not a decision you rush into. Take time to pray about. It's not about age. Oh, I am already in 35 years. See, I'm already at 40. Any person that just comes, I am anybody, you don't even know him. Have you taken time to get to know that person? That is why you see a lot of people. Some of you are confused. So many people, especially the guys, they are confused. They know somebody that they have true love for. This person has character. This person has everything, the fear of God. This person loves me. She respects me. We hardly have issues. We know how to resolve our conflict, our problems. We are so compatible, like 99.9% compatible. And they will leave that person and go after another person. Maybe because, this other person, I made up my mind that the woman I'll marry must be in her early 20s. I made up my mind that the woman I marry must be from this tribe. I made up my mind that the woman I'll marry must be this, must have graduated, must have a good job. You now leave and go for that one. Is that the will of God for you? And then when you marry her, you'll be in the marriage and be opening picture and be looking and regretting and say, this is what I missed. This is what I missed. This is the woman I will have married. You will be in the marriage and be regretting. You will be in the marriage and be cutting corners. Having your ex as a side chick. Are you not a confused being? Are you not a confused being? Marriage is one of the decisions you do not rush to take in life. Take your time. Know that person well in toto. Know that person well. Check how compatible both of you are and don't trade that person. You people share true love. True love is enough. Don't mind people that tell you true love is not enough. True love is enough. I'm telling you. When we say true love, it is unconditional love. That is not based on any limitations. That is the love that will survive marriage. Marriage is for a lifetime. That is the love that will survive marriage. That even when this person, things hit you right, left, and center, life problems, life situations, she loses her job, the man loses his job, you still stand, you're still loving him, you're still proud of him, you're still respecting him, you're still respecting your wife. That's the kind of love. Unconditional love. True love. Some of you have thrown true love away. You have given yourself a list of requirements that the person must meet. It's not like that. Marriage is not like that. If you must enjoy your marriage, things are always clear. Who is that person? You know the character fits in. Both of you are compatible. There are people that cannot do certain things. When we hear some men in marriage, they are cheating on their wives. There are some men that cannot do it. It's against their values. It's not because they are pastors. It's not because they go to church. It's not because they are this or that. It is because it is against their... They cannot see themselves cheat on their wives. They are principled. They are disciplined. There are women that cannot do it. And at the point they want to do it, it's better the marriage should end. If they know that they've had up to here and they cannot, because you're deceiving yourself. You're in a marriage, you don't want to leave the marriage because you want to please your church people, you want to please the society, you want to please your parents, but you're cheating in the marriage. Who are you deceiving? Committing adultery. So how is it not better you call a spade a spade? All these things is as a result of wrong foundation. This is not the person you were supposed to be with. Many people have lost their God-given spouse. The signs are always clear. If I marry this person, I'll have peace. When you meet that person meant for you, you will just feel peace, inner peace. Even on your wedding day, you'll be smiling sheepishly because you know that this person will give me the peace. I have experienced peace since I met this man. I have experienced peace since I met this woman. But you have somebody else that you're not even sure. That person is not really showing you true love. But you're going after her. Most of you men love the woman that you chase very well. You chase, she gives you tough time. That's the one you want. When you marry her, you will not allow people to rest. You will not allow people to rest. You will keep her and be sleeping around. So what am I saying in essence? It's a decision you do not rush to make because it's a lifetime affair. A lot of things are tied. A lot of people are tied to that decision. Your children are tied. You're not just choosing a father for your children. You're not just choosing a husband for yourself. You're choosing a father for your children. You're choosing a mother for your children. That is why you must go into prayers and ask God, God, what is your will for me? Most times, God's will does not align to what you have written down in paper or written in your mind and say, this is the type of person. God's will does. God can just bring somebody, you say, this is totally opposite of who I plan to marry. But she's the one, he's the one. He's the one that will give you that peace, that love you're looking for. So, I just came to remind you about this.